Hello and welcome to creating a cash receipt vendor refund in AZ360. We will be demonstrating this process in one of our test environments, and the screen has been zoomed in for optimal viewing. In our current training scenario, a user's agency has received a check for $25 from vendor Catherine Maxwell, who is refunding money overpaid by the state of Arizona. In this case, no bill was sent to the vendor. Record the check as a CR in AZ360. Note that we are already logged into the AZ360 application and the Accounts Receivable business role has been selected in the top right of the screen. To get started, we will create a new CR transaction by typing in CR in the global search field and then selecting Cash Receipt. When the financial transaction page generates, we will click Create in the top right, enter our department 3-digit code, check off the auto numbering checkbox and click Continue. Okay, a new CR transaction will then generate. On the Header tab, General Information section, Transaction Description field, we will enter the reason for the CR, in this case refund. In the transaction total, we will enter the amount of the CR, 25. Okay, in the bank account field, we will enter BKO1. We will then scroll down to the Payment Information section. Payment type is going to be check. We'll select that from the drop-down menu. Okay, we'll then navigate to the Vendor tab. We will be adding a new vendor line. Under tab level actions, click the plus sign. In the vendor field, we will go ahead and click the pick list to locate the vendor number for Catherine Maxwell. We will be using a wildcard asterisk to minimize our typing and to cut down on the results that populate. In the vendor customer field, we will enter AD wildcard asterisk 9575 and then click search. And Catherine Maxwell's customer profile pops up here on the bottom in the grid at the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and click OK. In the line amount field, enter 25, and in the billing profile field, enter DPBOT. Okay, we're going to go ahead and click the expand caret as we are going to need to enter some check information on this transaction. Click the Check EFT tab, and under the Check EFT number, we will enter the check number, in this case 752, and the check date we will use July 15th. Okay, we'll then navigate to the Accounting tab. Again, like with the Vendor tab, we will be navigating to the tab level action section, clicking the plus sign to add a new line. In the line amount field, enter 25. In the department field, we will enter our 3-digit agency code. And we will be utilizing a function in this case. In our training scenario, we'll be using RMDWC9830. Okay. In the event type field, we will be entering AR32, which stands for Collect Vendor Refund. And in the appropriation unit, which you'll have to scroll over just a little bit to view, we will enter our appropriation unit number AD98000. Now, if you look at the rest of this blue line, we will need to enter an object and a department object on this transaction, and they are not listed on the blue line, so we'll have to click the expand caret and then navigate to the COA section and scroll down to locate those two items. So the department object field is here. We'll go ahead and enter 7172, and then to show the object, you actually have to click the Show More button, and then scroll over and enter your object number, in our case 3320. Okay. We'll then validate the transaction to check for errors. The transaction should validate successfully. It does. And then we will submit the transaction to our next line agency approver. Okay, and we have completed the process of creating a cash receipt vendor refund in AZ360. Go ahead and click the home icon to return to the home page.